Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and I can't believe we have came this far. It really doesn't feel like we're all the way into the conference championship games. It really doesn't, man. I can't believe it. And then before you know it, we'll be at the it will be the Super Bowl, and that's what we're gonna predict our way going into. Is my conference championship games predictions. I'm excited to talk about this, and I think that it is going to be a great Sunday of football. You can't really say great weekend of football anymore because there's no Saturday and Sunday. It's just Sunday. You start with the 49ers and the Eagles, which I think, a lot of people are leaning towards the 49ers to win by big, but I don't know if that's a game that they win by big, which I'll go over it, but that's a sneaky game for me. So that's a game where I think either squad could win. And in that Chiefs Bengals game, I like how everybody's counting out Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow's beaten the Chiefs 3 times. He owns Mahomes. They've been calling Arrowhead the Chiefs Stadium Burrowhead. Just all this shit talk that the Bengals have been having. I just feel like the Chiefs are going to somehow pull off the win. And I think a lot of people forget about how close of a game that was last year and how the Chiefs blew a lead. And if the Mahomes does not throw an interception in overtime last season, the Chiefs would be going to the Super Bowl and probably would have won the Super Bowl. The Chiefs would have probably beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. So you guys don't even know how much I want to see the Bengals win this game. I love the Bengals. I love Joe Burrow. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks in this league. I love just the system they have down in there in Cincinnati. I love Jamar Chase. I like Joe Mixon. I like their defense too. I love the way they fight. I love how they've been the underdogs, not only last year but this year too. But I just have this feeling that Kansas City's going to win that game on Sunday. And I don't know, that's what my gut tells me, that Kansas City will win that game on Sunday. But my heart tells me to go with the Bengals. And in this case, I know you see people always say go with your gut, but I'm going to go with my heart in this scenario. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals to go to the Super Bowl for the second straight year and win the AFC Championship game and head on to the Super Bowl. I got this of a score of 31-28. Bengals win it against the Chiefs in a really close one. I think Mahomes and the Chiefs have a great game. I think Kelce has an excellent game. And, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Chiefs win this game. And here's a flat-out prediction right here. Whoever wins this game will win the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion. I really do think that the Bengals, or the Chiefs, whoever wins that game on Sunday will win the Super Bowl. Because if you let's just say a scenario where the Chiefs win and the 49ers win. We saw early in the season how Mahomes, he had his way against the 49ers defense. I think they put up like 50 points on them, or 47 or something like that. They had the Chiefs had their way against them. But I don't have it being the Chiefs and the 49ers. I have it being the Bengals and the Eagles, and I will get to my Eagles prediction. So I have the Bengals winning 31-28, and then I have the Eagles getting an upset win, not in San Francisco. That's in Philadelphia. That's a hard place to go and play. I mean, you had the advantage last week at playing at home, and you barely won against the Cowboys. That's not something that's disappointing. I mean, the Cowboys are a great defense, but with the way their offense have played and the way that the Cowboys offense have played last week and the way how good the 49ers defense has played, they should have kicked the Cowboys' ass. So the Eagles, another great defense, but a good offense, should be a problem for the 49ers this week. And in that case, I want to go with the Eagles. I got the Eagles winning this one 23-34, and the Eagles moving on to the Super Bowl. And we have a amazing Super Bowl matchup between the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Cincinnati Bengals. I would think that'd be an amazing Super Bowl matchup. And that's what I'm going with. Is I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals to match up against the Philadelphia Eagles in Arizona for the Super Bowl. Honestly, I can see it either being one. I mean, I don't really see. I see it. I think it's either going to be Kansas City and San Francisco. I think it's going to be Cincinnati and Philadelphia. I see it either way. I mean, and I don't really see San Francisco and Cincinnati happening. I want to go. I know San Francisco can win that game with the talent they have, but just the way they played last week, they didn't play that great a football game against the Cowboys. And the Eagles, they have a good defense too, and they have a good offense. So that just makes it look even scarier for the 49ers this week. And I think they might run up into trouble against the Eagles. Plus, they were at home this week against the Cowboys. Now you're on the road. That's a hard atmosphere to play in Philadelphia. So I just think that Philadelphia has their way against the 49ers and they win they don't win the Super Bowl. They could win the Super Bowl, but I think Philadelphia has their way against the 49ers and heads their way to the Super Bowl. I think so. I mean, you have all the advantages. You have equal offenses. Y'all's offense are equal, but you have the home field advantage. That's one thing. They have the better defense, but I also like the Eagles' D-line. I think they bring pressure to a rookie quarterback who's not very mobile, is not a great running quarterback. You see, if the 49ers' great D-line brings some pressure to Hurts, he's a good running quarterback. He might be able to get out and get some yardage. Brock Purdy on the other end, he might have himself some trouble on Sunday. So, final prediction. I got the Bengals and the Eagles moving on to the Super Bowl. I got the Eagles winning it 34-23, and I got the Bengals winning 31-28. You guys let me know your predictions and give me your score and game picks. And I think this is going to be a great Sunday of football. I always love the conference championship games. So fun to watch. And give me your predictions. Peace out.